What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody doing great. Get up, thank the Lord for another day. Rise and shine. Sunrise to my people. My people, my people. So kind of just, getting things going today. Today it's December the 11th, 2025. Time is 8 o'clock. Location is Katy, Texas. Name of the place, Costco Distribution Center. Costco. So good day. Trip was wonderful trip. We got up early in the morning, drove every day, starting at like 1 in the morning, finished up by like 1 o'clock. Today we started at 2 o'clock. We got here, it was a little after 5 o'clock. And we took a little 2.5 hour nap. Now we're just waiting to get unloaded. Oh, we had some breakfast too. We had a grilled cheese sandwich with some weenies. And that was a good breakfast. After we leave here, we'll be headed to Dallas. The Costco's distribution. We got 2 loads, one in Houston, one in Dallas for Costco. The one in Dallas delivers at, I believe, 7:30. So we'll get to, we'll make it up to like, I want to say we'll make it to Hutchins, Texas. There's a Love's truck stop right there, right as you get ready to get on 20 from 45. We'll hop on that. We'll park there tonight. Then about 5 in the morning, 5:30, we'll make our way over to Costco. Then probably over to the yard to drop this empty trailer and pick up another loaded one. Man, I'm ready to go home. I got 10 more days. 10 more days, y'all. I can't. It just seemed like it was 16 days. It seemed like it was 16 days until I was counting down. But it's already been 6 days, so now it's just 10 days. These 10 days will probably feel like 5 days once I get down to like 3 days. So yeah, we're moving, grooving. No complaints over here. No complaints. Just being thankful for everything that's been going on this past year. Recap over this past year. I was sober, completely sober for a full year. No drink. A blessing, man. A blessing. Body is still in recovery. Some days it'll be bad. Some days I'll feel like I need a drink, but then the moment will pass. The moment will pass. And I think it is because I'm just so fresh in recovery, or living a life of recovery, that sometimes I get so, either my emotions will either get high or low, and it'll surprise me whenever that happens. So it's best for me just to remain on an even keel all the time, not to get too high, not to get too low, but just to remain in the middle, because that emotional state will lead me off to a bad place. I noticed that if I'm feeling like everything's great, and just to make the day extra special, we want to top it off with a little cocktail. Or if the day's going horrible, you want to relieve your mind of all the stress, a little cocktail would do the job too. But in the past, one has never been enough. One is way too many, and 1,000 is never enough, so it's not like I can play around with the idea of, solving my problems or having a casual drink. That doesn't work for me. I'm not a casual drinker. I like drinking too much. I don't even like it. I think it's some science behind it. I think it is. It may be a little bit of conditioning, growing up with always having cousins and family drinking, would always tend to me end up doing what they did, and after a while it just became the only thing that I could do that would help me. I didn't have any type of any plan or any type of support to kind of keep me from going off the rails, falling off the wagon, as they say. But yeah, this first year back, 2025, a lot of chaos in the world, but me, I'm sober. That's very important for me. A lot of things to be going on, but if I'm sober, that gives me an opportunity to, think clearly. That's the most important thing right now, is to think clearly. To remember that this stuff happens all the time, man. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. And as things go, they go up, they go down. There's good, there's bad, there's darkness and light, hot and cold. It's just cycles. It's all a cycle. But one thing I can't be flexible on is my sobriety. I have to be what do they say in Alcoholics Anonymous? You have to be what do you say? Brutally honest, and take self-inventory of any resentments or any unresolved issues. You got to take that into account every day. Every day I wake up, is there something that was bothering me yesterday that could still be bothering me today? Did I do something that I know I shouldn't have done yesterday that I need to go try to make amends for? That's what sobriety offers me. It's not just that I'm not drinking, but it's that the fact that I'm able to do self-inventory with a clear mind. And I realize that I have a lot of work to do. I can't sit here and say, I was born a statistic, and it was already written in the books before I was born that I was gonna have an addiction or an alcohol problem. No, that is not something I can blame the system on. I can't blame systematic dysfunctional black families on my problems. No, I can't blame how I was raised on my addiction. My addiction was just, I was a very troubled person, and yeah, that's how I got into it. I just got into it. 42 now. But thank the Lord that I'm not facing those immediate problems of being a drunkard. The fear and the terror and the anxiety and the overwhelming feeling of shame. I know I used to feel so ashamed the days that I would not be drinking, that would eventually lead me back to drinking. Like just the feeling of being ashamed, of being living like a double life, living a life of no integrity, no moral character. Never wanting people to really see me for who I was, because I didn't feel like people would accept me because I was a drunk. But I had some people in my corner the whole time that knew that's what I was dealing with, never gave up on me. I appreciate them for that. I appreciate them so much. My life, I owe them. I owe you my life. My life. So, working is good. Working keeps me continually staying busy for a good percentage of the day. I think another thing to kind of combat that was I needed to be busy. I needed to be busy, paying my debt, paying my way through life. I don't have a wife, no kids. So it shouldn't be hard for me to get up and make a way and make a living. Even if, even if I'm just a janitor, hey, that's gonna occupy, 60 to 65% of my week, which is good. The other half, or the other 35 to 40%, I need to be eating, resting, and kind of, just relaxing. But it's good that I have the biggest part of my day is I don't even have to think about it. I get up and I'm already here. It's here. It's waiting for me every day I get up. That's a blessing, man. I get up, I go to bed, I go to sleep, lay down, read, watch a movie, eat, right there, go to sleep, get up, right here. I'm already here. It couldn't have worked out more perfectly after I got clear-headed and got a couple of months of sobriety under my belt. The CDL thing, man, a lot of people look down on this career, but this career has really helped me to, it's not a career, it is a lifestyle. That's what a lot of people don't. They said, man, when you get in your CDL, you get in the truck, your life is gonna be comprised around that truck, and your life is gonna be an alternative lifestyle. And I see. I didn't like that at first. I didn't like it at first because I always thought, man, I just drive trucks for 2 or 3 years, and then I do something else. I get enough money to soft retire and just piddle around and do little ins and outs stuff around. No, that's not gonna work for me. I need a 9 to 5, blue collar. You get in it, and just, you don't think about it. You just keep going. It's like some people find their calling going to the military. Some people find themselves going to prison. I can say I have found myself this year in trucking. I have found myself, and trucking makes a whole lot of sense to me now. It makes a whole lot of sense to me now because I'm working for a company. I have orders that I have to follow. I have policies that I have to adhere to in order for me to remain in good standings with my company. I have to be socially conscious and personally responsible for every action that I make behind the wheel of this truck. And I have to put on a good face when I'm around other people. It helps. Being a truck driver, I meet a lot of people all the time. Just, it's not that I get to talk to every one of them, but it's like, okay, I have to realize I have to be a certain way in order for me to get through this. I can't be happy-go-lucky, and I can't be pissed off all the time. I just kind of have to just be neutral, to just kind of make sure that it's just to keep me from going off and, because sometimes I have a tendency of just reading too much into stuff, overanalyzing stuff, overthinking it, just keep it simple. That's another thing they said in AA. Just keep it simple, man. Just keep it simple, bro. You get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, you know, get ready. Matter of fact, I need to brush my teeth right now, yo. I ain't brushed my teeth since I got up this morning at 2 o'clock. But yo, this is a show about me, Senior Love Daddy, the one and only, coming at you on this beautiful Thursday morning. Y'all stay blessed. We'll talk at y'all later.